So, it has been almost a month and a half from now will be the 8th anniversary of this channel. So you might be saying, why aren't you doing the 8th anniversary in a month and a half? And to that I say, I want to make it now. Shut up, it's my channel. So I'm going to play one of the games that I'm standing up right now because after all, past me said you have to play up to play Wii. You have to get up to play Wii Sports. So I am standing up, and we're gonna play Wii Sports, just like in 2014. Yeah, here we go. I have a little notepad that I wrote down exactly what sports we played, and when we played them. What's the order? So, me and Hate It, we just don't really talk to each other anymore. So it's just gonna be me. So first we played tennis. So I'm gonna play as the me I have now. And here we go. Yeah, so it's Wii Sports, just like how it started. I think I made this Wii Sports video like a month or so after I made the channel. I don't really know. I have to look it up. Oh boy, University Matt, level 49. Let me turn that up a bit. So I remember one big thing. Oh, let me turn it down again. One big thing that I remember doing is I would swing this. Okay, so at the time of me making the video, I had not played Wii Sports before. So I thought you had to like fling this thing across the room. I thought you had to like just whale the ball to get it anywhere. But now I'm just kind of flicking it like to the right side or to the left side. So yeah, almost 8 years has passed. It's insane. It's really insane to think about that 8 years have almost passed. But 8 years, 8 full years. I will be continuing this 8th anniversary videos with another video that will release tomorrow. And I will reveal, what that video is all about when it gets uploaded. But it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. A new age of Jabmaster has begun. I guess you could say it. I mean, it's an age that's kind of been already, but it's been a while since the age has happened, and it's been a while since the age has ended. So that age is coming back, if I'm making any sense. Okay, so next we did baseball. Now, I hate baseball and Wii Sports. I've actually played this a little bit. I have multiple Wiis, by the way, but I've played this a little bit. I hate Wii Sports baseball because it's very rigged. I love how, like 9 out of 10 times you're going to lose. But, isn't, like, every baseball-related thing about that? Oh, this is a character named Stacy. This is not based off anybody. I was looking for new Miis to make. So I ended up making just a character named Stacy. It's not based off anything. Here's Disease. I was really bored one day, and I just decided to make a bunch of Miis. So this video is not going to be like my original video. For one thing, I mean, I'm playing one player. And also, it's going to be a little bit longer. Oh, this is Kim. This is my interpretation of Kim Pine from Scott Pilgrim. Would that be foul ball? Oh, darn. I thought that... Oh, no, here's Brat Rat. There are 7 Brat Rats, by the way. There's 7 of them. I don't know why I made 7, but I made 7 of Um, um, but also, this is going to be a little bit longer because it's not going to be a home run. Of course, it's an out. But this is going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to try and play a full game of this. By the way, I hate pitching. It's going to be a home run. Of course it's a home run. Of course it's a home run. Why wouldn't it be? Because the AI is apparently absolutely fantastic, and they hit home runs. I hate pitching, because pitching is just kind of random. Oh, that's a character named Paris. Another just randomly, I was going to say randomly generated, which doesn't make any sense because I created the character. But another character that I just kind of randomly made up. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. The setup's kind of changed since since almost 8 years ago. I don't have a CRT, as many of you have noticed. This actually, in terms of this space, it's the same room, but this is the third TV. I originally had that stupid CRT, and I had that CRT for way longer than I should have. I mean, seriously, for the year 2014, I should have not had a CRT TV, but, whatever. I never really... the thing is, I never really asked for another another TV. It was not one of those things I was gonna... Oh, this is Smoy. This is not one of those things that I was gonna, pay for? And it was not one of those things I was gonna ask for. So I'm like, I'll just keep the CRT, it's fine. So I had that CRT for a long time and then upgraded to a 32-inch, and this is I want to say like a 52-inch or something, or a 42-inch. I don't really know. It's bigger than my other TV, let's just say that. Which I was still making videos when I got that 32-inch TV, but I don't think I made a lot of them to really... That counts as a home run? Alright. Fair enough. I don't think I made a lot of them around that time. I mean... Here's Lorbo. That was a ball, actually. Is that going to be another home run? See, it's funny. I say that I hate Wii Sports Baseball, but I actually am really good at it. Or, well, I say that I'm good at it. I mean, it's probably just easy from the start. Yeah, a little Jabmaster history, Originally the channel was called Jabmaster, and then I changed it to Novin. Why? I don't know. Felt like I wanted to change. In all honesty, I feel like I should have kept it at Jabmaster, just to kind of for the fun of it, just to keep it at Jabmaster, but, Novin was the name I went with, and I'm not going to change it back, so Novin it is. Where does Novin come from? It's just a name. It's just a name that I kind of went for. I went for the name, I said, this is a cool name, and then there's my name. It's short for Donovan. Which most people would say that Donovan is short for Don, but that's not how we work on the Jabmaster channel. No, but in all seriousness, if anybody has played Super Puzzle Fighter 2, there's a Darkstalkers character that's playable. Well, I say playable, it's a puzzle game, but there's Darkstalkers playable in it. There's a Darkstalkers character in it called Donovan, and he's got a little girl on the side, right next to his legs, that's holding up like a plush doll, like a plush bunny, and that's the picture. That's where I got Novin from. And that's the picture that I use on my Discord. I don't really use it on anywhere else. I mean, I use it on like the channel header. I use it there, but I don't really use it anywhere else. But that's where Novin comes from. By the way, they are obliterating me. they haven't get. There you go. Finally, one out. But yeah, you might be noticing that I don't have a lot of videos on my channel. A while back, and I kind of made this, I just didn't really say anything about it. A while back, I went through the process of deleting most of my older videos, and putting them up on an archive, the Jabmaster archive. And, I wanted, like, one of those videos to stay. And that one video was Jabmaster and Hated Play Wii Sports. So, so yeah, very fitting. Now, I don't know how long it takes to play a game. I think it's just 3, but I could be wrong, like 3 sets. Yeah, it's 3 sets. So, after this and another pitching segment, then I'll move on to the last game, which is bowling. And then I'll end this video off. But yeah, most of the videos are up on the Jabmaster archive. I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, there was a point where I do this differently now, but there was a point 3 or 4 years ago where I just was really ashamed of my older content, and I thought, these videos are terrible, nobody wants to watch them, they're absolutely atrocious, I should just delete them all. And I asked a few people around, and they said, no, don't delete them, but maybe put them on an archive channel. And I said, okay, I'll do that. And, I don't know, about halfway in, I got real bored. About halfway in, I'm like, okay, this is the most long and tedious process. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the rest of the videos. I mean, like, half of the videos are up on the archive channel, that's good enough. So, like, not everything's there, but, you know, I mean, a good amount is there. You have kind of a lot of bits and pieces of my Let's Plays, but not everything. Oh, by the way, gotta love Rambo Ando. So, like, you know, not everything's there, but, you know, a good amount's there. If you're ever looking for some old Jabmaster goodness, then there's the Jabmaster archive. Luckily, you know, a lot of the, like, videos that I genuinely think, in 2016 I would have said that's cringe, but a lot of the videos that I genuinely think are terrible, are not on that channel. Thank you. Like, there's a video that I made years ago, years and years ago, probably 2014, where it was, like, me and, it was, like, I had, like, a couple of, like, cars, like, die-cast figures, or not die-cast figures, but, like, die-cast model, like, just, like, from the movie Cars. I had a couple of, like, die-cast, cars, and I recreated a quick scene from Invader Zim, because at that time, I freaking loved Invader Zim, and I still do, but I really loved it. I watched the series, like, 3 times in one go. I would just, like, constantly rewatched it. I loved that series so much. Actually, I think the last time I really watched it was when I last watched it, like, years and years and years ago. But yeah, I recreated a scene like that, and oh my gosh, it's terrible, and I'm so glad that I'm pretty darn sure it's off the internet. I'm pretty darn sure. I mean, who knows? It may be backed up somewhere. But I'm so glad that video's gone. Yeah, there was a lot of earlier videos that were very, very quick. They, like, no structure, just kind of, let me just put out a video kind of thing. And I'm really glad that videos like those are gone. A few of them are still up, though. I remember one of them I'm actually really proud of is I did, like, a joke Half-Life 3 unboxing, And you might be thinking like, oh, it's just gonna be like what everybody does, like, oh, I got Half-Life 3, I'm gonna unbox it, wow, you know. But what I did is I opened up the box, and it was I had put like Smash Bros in there for Wii U, and I'm like, what the heck? I used to call him I would call him Gamorgan Freeman, even though that's not his name. His name's Gabe Newell. But I would call him Gamorgan Freeman. And I was like, what the heck, Gamorgan Freeman? This is just stupid old Smash Brothers. And then I took the Smash Brothers disc out, and underneath was Cool Spot. And I was like, there we go. This is what he's talking about. And then I made a sequel to that, like Half-Life 4 unboxing, and where I genuinely put a lot of effort into it. Like, I didn't have a script, but I had like a very loose, like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is the jokes that I want to make. I had set up a bunch of stuff. Back then I had like a VHS player and a DVD player separately. Nowadays I just use my PS4 for DVDs and Blu-rays, but back then I had a VHS player and a DVD player. So I had it to where like I was like, finally, I get to see Half-Life 4, and I remember, like, I went to a garage sale once, and I bought a copy of The Incredibles, and inside was The Incredibles, but it was also, like, a movie called Princess Diaries 2, which I've never heard of before. And I was like, I could use this. I could use this for a video. So I decided to, like, write Half-Life 4 over it. And I made the video, and I popped it in my Xbox 360, and then what I did is I had this AV selector, and I would change it between the Xbox 360, the DVD player, and the VHS player. And on the DVD player I had Robot Chicken Star Wars, and on the VHS player I had Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius from the movie from 2001. And I constantly swap to it, and I'm like, what the heck? This is copyright. and then I made this video where it was like Gabe Newell that was responding to me making a video on Half-Life 4, and he was like, I can't believe you've done this or something. And what I did with that is I uploaded the video and set it to private, so it was on YouTube. And then I had it play back, and I mean, look, I'm going super into detail with it, but you can watch it all on the Jetmaster Archive. That one was saved, and I'm so glad that one's saved. It was probably one of my favorite skits I've ever done on my entire channel. I was just completely with laughter the entire time. While I was making the video, I was so close to just cracking up and just going into full-on laughter. But anyway, that's the 3 sports that were played in the original video. Thank you all for watching. It's been a great 8 years, so see you then.